guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to be doing spring macaroon nails using polygel. This is a polygel kit that I had for a while. I purchased this off of Amazon and I'm just now getting into it. So I'm not going to swatch these out because I'm basically using every color in the kit in the nail set, so I'm not going to bother to get these swatched out for you. I am going to place some in a bowl of warm water so I can work with them a little bit better. If you're going to be using polygel as a press-on set, place them in a bowl of warm water so they can kind of get a little bit liquidy, and they are better to work with if you do it that way. And we're going to do some prep before I actually get into my nail set. So I am using silicone nail molds. These were purchased out for Amazon. I have a link for you down below, and I'm just going to start off by making my little bow using the loose gel polish, and then you pop in your lamp for 30 seconds and cure, and then you just pop them out and they're good to go. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and start making my icing for the nails. This is just equal parts gel polish. Again, this is a set I purchased off for Amazon, and I have a link for you down below. It was a recent purchase. And so I'm using equal parts gel polish to I think it's clear acrylic powder, and then I'm going to be using some builder gel as well. So I'll equal parts 1 scoop of each, and then you just mix it until it gets to a sticky consistency of spider gel. That way I could just easily spread it around the nail. At this point I know I messed up with the yellow. I was supposed to add a little bit more white gel polish into it so it can have more of a yellow pastel look for icing. So it ended up looking more like a banana color, but it didn't mess up my set too much, so I wasn't too mad about it. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get that mixed in. At this point we're going to go ahead and make the macaroons. This is a nail mold set I purchased off of Etsy. I have links for that down below as well, or just make a link to the shop where I purchased it from. And I'm using acrylics from Saverland. These were purchased a while ago, and I'm just using the pale colors, and I think I used the purple, the green, and the blue that came in the kit to make my macaroons. And then you just set them in there, let them firm up and get hardened, and then you just pop them up and they're ready to go. As always, if you are new to my channel,
first off, welcome.
Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button as well, and leave me a comment if you like the set. What other fruity nail sets do you want me to see? Do you want to see me do? And leave a suggestion in the comment section. So right now we're just going to go ahead and jump in. I'm using Enail Couture's 4-cover Coffin XXL tips for this set. And when you do polygel or as a press-on, you do want to set them in warm water. That way they are easily molded into a plywood. I think that first layer I didn't set it in the water like I was supposed to, so it was a little bit difficult and it wasn't evenly applied. So always make sure you place polygel in a bag of lukewarm water when working with polygel. So again, I'll be jumping in and out the video, and then I will be back. I have been absent for a good little minute. It's just because I've been going through personal issues at home and work. So I'm trying to get myself together. I was a little bit depressed, I think, for some reason. I don't know why, but it just hit me. So I had to take some time off and focus on myself. I started exercising, and exercising started to make me feel a lot better, as well, just basically taking better care of my health. And it kind of set me out of it when I was a little bit depressed. So that did help. Starting to exercise, and I am fasting a little bit too. Right now I fast from 4:30 until 7:30 the next morning when I eat my breakfast before I get clock in for work. So that's been helping. Basically, just try to lose weight and take better care of myself and drink more water. So yeah, that's where I've been, but I am back. This is the last video of me editing personally, because I do edit my own videos and I really don't like to do that. So Nikam, she's going to be editing my videos. She's really good at video editing, and it's just going to make it a lot more easier for me. That way I could just focus on nail content and then hand her off the videos, and she edits, and then I just post and go. So that's going to be coming up. I do have a designer nail set coming up soon. It's going to be Burberry themed. So you will see that. So right now we're going to go ahead and file. With Polygel, you should not have to file that much. I just went ahead and used the Jelly Jello Peel Off Base Coat and applied a thin layer, and then glued on my nail tips with Young Nails glue. And so we're just going to use a ceramic bit and go ahead and file to shape and remove any bulk. So this is after I filed, shaped, and buff and washed my hands, and this is what they look like. And I'm going to go ahead and pop these right back off and put them on my nail stand so I can decorate my nails a little bit easier. I work smart, not harder. And so we are going to be placing some glitters in. This is like loose glitter that I purchased off of Amazon. I have links for that down below as well. I needed something in the background because initially I was just going to have the macaroons in the drizzle icing, but I was just like, something was missing. I needed something in the background to give it a little bit more pizzazz, I guess. It'll make it a little bit more extra. So I went ahead with loose glitter and then some little glitter flakes as well. So I think that did a nice touch to the background. If you are going to be using loose glitter, you can use bitter gel as a sealant. If you don't like that raw feel of just having glitter on top of your nails, just use a very thin layer of bitter gel, and it acts like a base coat. And that way you could just file and buff it out, and it's good to go. I think at this point I'm going to let you guys watch me work for the rest of the video. Like I said, I will jump back in towards the end. I do have a lot of content coming up. I am going to be doing some more sculpting. I know in the upload that I put up, that's what you guys want to see more. Because honestly, you don't see a lot of nail sculpting. People are always doing tips. I do the lazy gore method, and to me, sculpting is much easier and better. I grown to appreciate sculpting the more I do it, even though it was a little bit difficult for me, and I did have to get through my learning curve, but I actually appreciate sculpting more the more I do it. So I want to do it with Polygel. I have done it with acrylic, but not Polygel yet, so I think that's going to be the next thing I try to do, is do a sculpting set with Polygel. this point, I'm going to go ahead and draw in my bow on the yellow nail. I do actually like how this set turned out. It's very whimsical and pretty, very springish, and I don't know why, but for some reason I just wanted to do macaroons. It just popped in my head one day. I tried to find like some inspiration on Pinterest, but I didn't really find that much. So I just took different ideas from what they did had and incorporated it into my set that I came up with. This dry, I a very thin layer of Doodle Gel on the nails, and I'm wiping off the tacky layer, and I'm just going to buff them back out into a smooth layer, and then apply a layer of Make Top Coat. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and start applying my embellishments, my bow, and the macaroons. I'm just using my quartz bling gel and applying a thin layer and then curing and fresh curing in between. And then I am going to put in my big lamp for a total of 30 seconds towards the end before I apply another layer of Make Top Coat. So at this point, I'm going to be going ahead and adding like polka dots to the yellow nail. And I did have to dilute some of these colors like the yellow and the green to make them a little bit more pale or pastel. That's why I said when I was making my icing, I know I messed up because I was supposed to dilute it more with white to make it more of a pale yellow color instead of a bright banana color. And I'm just going to be going in with a small dotting tool to place my polka dots. And then I'm going to go ahead and place them up for 30 seconds. So now we're going to go ahead and apply the icing, and I'm just dipping my hand in there and then just getting it sticky and just drizzling it over. And you need to actually go ahead and just put it straight in the lamp. If you let them sit, they don't really take that same effect, so don't let them sit for too long. Just go ahead and pop them in the lamp for 10 seconds, even if it's for a flash curd, because I tried to go in and do it really fast, but they still settled and they didn't drizzle the way that they were supposed to because of that. Anyway, this is the end result. Hope you guys like. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a comment for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. As always, love you guys. Be kind to each other. And I will see you on my next one.